Beat Making Basics.
What's going on YouTube? Beat Making Basics back again with another dope video. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe because we're coming back with bangers. Today's video, I'm gonna be going over how to make drums hit harder in Logic. Okay, so basically I have this super simple drum pattern that I created, and I used all stock sounds. So let's just check that out, and then we're gonna go over some tips what you can do to make your drums hit hard. All right, so that's the drum pattern. Listening to it, it might not sound all that great just because of like the drum selection or the sound selection. So that's really gonna be that first tip. Is if you make a drum pattern, you might feel like it's okay. It might be you just need to swap out the drums. So what we could do here, since this is already MIDI, I can come in here and drag and drop these onto another track. So what I'll do is go to Software Instrument, Quick Sampler, and we're going to create a bunch of quick sampler tracks. So there's 4 tracks right here. We're going to create 4 quick sampler tracks. Just double by pushing Command D. And literally I'm just going to take this and hold down Option and drag this on down like that. Each of these. And now this is like our MIDI information here. So now I just got to find a kick drum to work with. Let me see here. And this is gonna have to go to C3. Same thing with this. I'm just using the hotkey right here. If you do Shift, Option, and up, while something is selected, you can move it up an octave. Command A. If you just hold down Option, push up, you can move things up or down semitones. Anyway, so right now we have the MIDI data. Now I just got to go in here and find certain things. So like a kick. Okay, then want to hit GarageBand. Let's try to go to Splice real quick for demonstration purposes. And we're gonna go over here. We'll type in trap. One shots. The drums. And this we're pretty much gonna replace these sounds. So I think we're looking for a kick right now, right? So let's do a kick. Let's go ahead and replace it with this kick right here. It's a nice little kick. Put that over there. And now all right, bet. So we're gonna do that. Let's go ahead and find a different clap. And y'all might be like, man, I thought you're gonna put some plugins on this. I thought you were gonna do this or do that. And I'm just gonna give you a simple tip: is that you just need to swap your drum sounds out. That's how to make your drums hit harder. Is use the right drums. Yeah, it's super simple. Let's go over here to claps. We'll grab that clap here. All right, boom. Let's go over here to hi-hats. Same difference. Just gotta find a good hi-hat pattern, or not hi-hat pattern, hi-hat sound. There we go. So something simple as just swapping the drum sounds. Keep the MIDI data. Your pattern isn't whack. It's just the drum sounds, drum selection. Let me do an open hi-hat now. We'll work with this one. This is good enough. Come in pretty strong. So let's just hear our pattern now. Matter of fact, we can take this and make this a little longer, this note. So it's going to make a drastic change just by changing how your drums sound now, or the drum selection. Now, another thing we could do, so for instance, say that this is the drum sound pattern that you're working with. It's already hitting pretty hard, but you know, what you could do is actually come in here and level, you know, leveling, getting the right levels on your beats can make them, you know, your drums hit harder. So let me go ahead and rename this real quick. This is a kick, clap, hat, open hat. So I always just start off with the kick. Make sure that's like almost at the loudest it could be. Then you can go with your clap. So just going in here and leveling it. So you have that click at the highest point, clap coming next, and then the hi-hat and then percussion is tucked under that. So that's one thing you could do as well. Another thing you could do is group all your instruments together and then like use a bus. So come to this output and go to bus, put it on an available aux track. So now it's taking all these signals right here and moving it to this auxiliary track. And then you can put some type of plugin on here. If you don't have a Waves plugins, you could use a compressor. You feel me? So I'll do it with that first, and then we'll do it with something else. So this is before. This is after. So, I mean, you have to put the right plugin on here and really mess around with it. Usually what I'll do is come over here to Waves and go to this SSL plugin. It's a compressor. Just throw that on this aux track. But you can come over here, go to the presets. There's this one called West Master Bus. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what I'm gonna tell you as far as making your drums hit hard or harder in Logic. So this to go over everything again. Basically, you can change out your instrument sounds. So swapping out your sounds, making sure you have the right, cleanest sounding drum sounds. And then from there, leveling, getting the proper levels. And from there, you can take the signals and bust it to an auxiliary track and then add a plugin onto that one track, either a compressor, some type of compressor, and play around with the settings until everything sounds nice, or use one of the presets. So anyway, that's going to be today's video. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Also visit our site, beatmakingbasics.com. We have courses that you can purchase. We have sound kits, royalty-free, loop kits, stuff like that, and mixing templates. So check that out, and I will see you in the next video.